and then you all decide that a document needs to be created.
Well, they decided.
Oh, they decide, the presidents.
Yes,
Okay.
Clemens and Company said you need to at least forewarn the people of Atlanta that you
want to do.
Invade places where you're not allowed to go.
Got it.
And so that brought on an appeal for human rights. I was chosen to be the and Julian Bond.
Yeah.
With me, and we didn't have much time because we were ready to go. We were ready to take.
Right.
Yeah.
So this document was a heads up, essentially. It was a heads up, and it was basically saying, hey, this is what we want. These are basic rights. These are coming from all the, the Black youth, upstanding youth in the city.
Right.
And so you all go back, and this is the part of the story that I love because I'm reading this guy's book. So you told me that you all go to a gentleman named Howard Zinn's house. Howard Zinn is the author of this book called A People's History of the United States.
Exactly.
He is a former Spelman professor, a white guy who was a very well-known professor at Spelman, and an active member of the civil rights community, at least from the academic perspective. And his book is incredible. I'm reading it now. It basically talks about the history of the United States from the perspective of people that have been disenfranchised. So I'm sure his, teaching at Spelman was right aligned with that.
Exactly.
You go to his house.
We go to his house. He has this great, big, enormous black typewriter, the likes of which I don't think I've ever seen since then. I was writing in a longhand, and he and Julian were typing up, and, we were discussing, and we didn't have a lot of time.
Right.
So he was a singular force. Because I don't know that we would have found another professor willing to put himself out on the line, for integration.